guys, I hope you guys doing good. If you're new here, my name is Aisha. Nice to meet you. So as you can see from the title, I'm going to talk about the power of walk away. I noticed that the moment you walk away from every situation, that people start to take you for granted. Like, when you are around all the time and people start to take you for granted, the moment you walk away, it automatically raises your value. So in this video, we are going to talk about the power of walking away, because I believe that there is power in walking away. Okay, before we start, let me ask you something. If you'd like to grow up with me mentally, physically, in every aspect of life, you want to level up, please subscribe to this channel and turn off your post notifications so you can be alert every time I post a video, because here we are growing together, okay? We are going to learn, we are involving, we are doing everything together, okay? So yeah, don't forget to like this video too if you really like it, or let me know that you watched this video by giving it a thumbs up or leaving a comment. I would really appreciate it, okay? So yeah, now let me talk about the power of walking away. I noticed that every time, like, I started with the Robert Greene quote. That quote is just like my favorite part of that book, The 48 Laws of Power, okay? Too much circulation makes the price go down, and that's a fact. Every time you are around, right? Like, I feel people tend to lose respect for you when you are always present. When you are the person, when you always present for, like, in a group of friends, right? And you always there, you always present in every event that your friends are having, like every party, you always there, every time you always around, they will end up taking you for granted. Your presence is not gonna be like valuable no more, because, and you will notice that every time you guys are together, when a new person come, they kind of value that person more than you. It's because you're always present, you always there. This is how it works, right? That's why the being willing to walk away is very important. It will automatically raise your value. This is how it happened. Like, it just goes down. Yeah, the moment you walk away from a situation, you raise your value. It can be in friendship, business, relationship, even your family. Like, I'm gonna give you a example. When you live with your parents, right? You live with your parents, and you notice that at some age you're supposed to move out, but when you don't move out, you're still around. Your parents tend to lose respect for you, and every little thing you do, they see a problem in it. You got it? They'll be like, every little thing, even if you're eating, they'll start like looking at you like, they will lose respect. But the moment you will move out from your parents' house, or the moment you start being like, you look for something, even a job to do, or you leave the house, it automatically raises your value. Like, people will just be like, your parents will start like missing you because you're not around anymore. You're not there no more. They miss you. Now your value, you kind of raise your value. You're getting your respect back. Staying in a situationship, I kept saying situationship. Staying in a situation where people don't see your value will automatically make them lose respect for you. They don't see your worth if you are around all the time. I'll give you an example. When you're in a relationship with someone, right? And that person is taking you for granted. Maybe you are the first person to text them good morning. You are the first person to call all the time. You are always there for your partner. At some point, they will get tired of you. They're not gonna see your value. They're not gonna see how important. They're not gonna miss you because you're not giving them space to miss you. So that person will literally take you for granted. You will notice that they will choose other people before you. They would rather hang out with their friend than you because you always around. And that partner will kind of take you for granted because they be like, oh no, she got it. It's like, oh, she's okay. She's gonna be there when I come back anyway, because you're not willing to walk away. Be willing to walk away. The moment the person start taking you for granted, that's the time for you to withdraw. Withdraw from that situation. Like, take a step back, and you will see how that person would automatically, they will notice it, because people notice it. They will notice it. That person will notice the moment you stop doing whatever you do for that person, they will notice it. That person might not tell you, but they will miss you. The moment you step back, just take a little step back, and you will see how you gain your respect, your value back. Like, I'll give you an example, okay? Like in business, how when we need to walk away, or how being rare will raise your value in business. I have this friend that she makes some sandwich all the time, and I always buy the sandwich from her, right? And I noticed that every time she brings I'll buy it. And at some point, I had the around, and I stopped liking the sandwich, even though is my favorite. It was just around all the time. And that lady is just smart. She stopped making the sandwich, right? She stopped asking. She stopped. And I'll be like, at some point, just like 2-3 weeks, I started asking again because I don't see it no more. So I was like, oh, when you gonna make the sandwich? She's like, oh, I'm gonna bring it out. Like, yeah, I would. And she made me crave it so bad that I was the one like disturbing her to make the sandwich. And then she bring it again. I start eating. She gave it like 1, 2, 3. I got bored of it again. I'm like, because it's around all the time. When something is around all the time, we don't see the value no more. We kind of like be like, that's a lot. You know, it's just too much around. So yeah, make sure in every situation you are, I'm not gonna say situationship no more, you are willing to walk away. Do not be afraid to walk away when things get to, when you notice that your value is like down, or people don't notice your value. You can be there for some people all the time. And like, I'll give you my sister example, okay? She is very like cool, a very cool person, a very open-minded, and she likes to give compliments. When she thinks you're beautiful, she will not hesitate to tell you you're beautiful. When you're glowing, she's gonna tell you you're glowing. But some of her friends tend to take that for granted, and they're not valuing her opinion or her compliment no more because she's giving it to them all the time. And they will listen to another person that is not giving them the compliment all the time. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the reality. People like things that, you know, things that are rare, you know, rare, how I guess, hey, because in French is rare, I don't know. Yeah, so when something is not around, we tend to value that thing more than, like I say, there is power in walking away. Be willing to walk away. When you withdraw from time to time in a group of friends, make yourself more desirable. When you're in the market and you see everybody is selling the same thing, it's gonna make the price go down. That's the same thing in life. Do not be available. Be willing to like walk away, or be willing to, you know, do things by yourself sometimes without being with them. That will make them value your presence whenever you are around them. But if you're always there, then you just like common. It's just something that people see all the time. When I see things all the time, I don't know the value. It takes me to lose a friend like that just to realize how much there is power in walking away. Because I had that friend around me all the time. That friend is always there supporting me emotionally and everything. And as soon as I get a boyfriend, you know, I would just like, you know, go with my friends, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, you know, and I will kind of stay away from my friend. And when I get my heart broken, I'll come back to that friend, and that friend will kind of support me emotionally again. But until that friend got tired of me and walk away from me, then I have to notice and realize his value in my life. You got it? This is how it goes in life. So the moment people start to take you for granted, do not be afraid to lose them. Just walk away. You will raise your value. You will gain your respect back, and you will see how happy you will be, because knowing that people are not taking you for granted, knowing that your words, your opinion is valuable, not just taken for granted, is gonna be it's a life changer. Try it and let me know how it happened, okay? So thank you so much. That was it for this video. I hope you really like it. If yes, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, I'll ask you again to subscribe to this channel so we can all grow together. Thank you so much for watching it. See you in the next video.